Reuters is the largest international multimedia information company in the world. I see Adobe as one of the key companies that produce the building blocks for what we're trying to do. One of the challenges that we've got is that we're really thinly spread around the world. And so building that capability and training people effectively and efficiently and quickly is a real challenge.
How do you teach someone who is 6,000-7,000 miles away from the subject matter expert? The old approach was fly the subject matter expert to the people that need the learning. We've been looking at different ways of doing it for a while. The first things that came in were e-learning, and people started saying, oh, e-learning's a good idea. Let's try that. There was a little bit of resistance, but then there was also a bit of excitement among various people about how we can push this forward.
Adobe Technologies were quite key, right from the early technologies that Adobe produced through Flash, and then along the way with the whole suite of technologies.
Adobe Flash is the best medium for creating e-learning. I wouldn't use anything else, simply because it gives you the best graphical environment to be able to create really interactive and engaging e-learning. We're talking about something that really motivates and gets some kind of emotional engagement with the users.
What would be the best thing for Danny to say next?
We use Captivate, which is a rapid development tool, to demonstrate how to use this piece of software, and then a try would allow them to actually try it themselves. The rapid development tools are very useful because if we're going to be developing e-learning on a product that changes, let's say 3 times during a year, which is feasible here at Reuters, we want to be able to create something quickly but also is easy to go and change, and the Adobe tools do help us with the changing environment.
And we use Adobe Connect Pro to engage with the user and enable them to feel as though there's someone there always helping them. And so the virtual classroom using Adobe Connect Pro gives us the engagement that the users miss from a real classroom. And one of the reasons why we love the product so much is that the users can go through the e-learning at their own speed. If they get stuck, then you're always there to help. So it takes away that huge barrier that you often have with e-learning, which is, well, I'm doing this on my own, I don't know what I'm doing. We can have the trainer there. We call that mentored e-learning.
Learning technologies overall, I think, affect the bottom line. If we tried to do what we're doing now, using learning technologies using traditional approaches, it would cost us many, many times more. It really is all about speed to competence. And if you've got the tools that help you do that learning, and tools such as the Adobe tools to help you build support for that, that's where it all happens. It's really clear that learning technologies are going to become even more important than they are now. Any organisation in the 21st century that isn't using learning technologies generally in order to build the capability of their people is really missing a trick.
Adobe, extending education and training to learners anywhere.